Going live now. Okie dokie. So, since the prison architect stream went so well last week, I decided that I would do it again this week because everyone seemed to enjoy it last week and I actually had viewers. And the prison's not completely dead, only mostly dead, so why not give it some more life and another chance to be awesome. So, as you can see, we've got our prison loaded up here. It does seem to have a few problems. I got 20,000 grant completion payment for some reason, like a few seconds, like as soon as I loaded it up. I don't know what grant I managed to do instantly when I loaded it up, but apparently I did, so whatever. Let's see. Oh, hello, Angel. You're here. That is nice. So I don't know what thing I can do. Governmental security ratings. Well, let's see. Do we have any cell block one at the moment? What do we have at the moment? We have vegetation rights and short-term investment. Actually, is there one for making a, like, what is it called? Common room? Doesn't seem to be. Let's just get cell block C so we can afford possibly to get more prisoners. So let's unpause the game and try and work out what the problem is with everyone. Yeah, everyone's complaining about drugs apparently. I don't know. What's everyone's problems at the moment? If we look at the regime, they're currently been in the yard for quite a while, and their needs are hygiene, family, and recreation. I think we can work out hygiene. Oh, hello, Ivan, you're here too. I think we can get some hygiene if we just install a toilet or two in the yard. Might be a good idea, considering they're shoved out into the yard. They might want to go do a poop while they're here, I imagine. So if we just do, where is it? Materials. And we can build them a little toilet block, probably up in this corner. We're just going to build them a small toilet block here of just like, actually, which way around do we want it to go? Let's do it like this way around. Sure, we'll have like 3 toilets up here, and if we go to objects and we actually get the toilets up here, and some doors for privacy, good. And we shall, I think we need to put small pipes through there. There we go, that should be perfect. Good. There we go, now they shouldn't have that much need for anything. There is a family problem, so I think our next major thing to do would be like, there is a problem, everyone has loads of family as well. So I think that a visitation area would be a good idea at the moment, probably. We do actually have enough cells for our prisoners. We have 53 safe capacity and we are storing 53 prisoners, so that's pretty good. I think my next cell block's going to use double beds per cell because I reckon these cells can easily manage 2 people, and that way I'll get more money, but maybe not. That's just a rough idea. So these are still getting pipes installed. What's wrong with the hot water up here? It's not reaching far enough. Oh well, the infirmary's probably fine, right? If we look at logistics, what's the temperature like? Everywhere's like way too hot. I even built like a window there and dismantled a pipe, I think, here or something. I just dismantled the radiators in here because it gets far too hot. But anyway, if we look at intelligence, I wonder how gangs are doing. Not much happening with gangs at the moment. But what do we have money to do? I think we should make a visitation room, I think. That does sound like a good idea. Oh, this TV does not currently have any power. Okay, let's just fix that up quickly. Like so. And let's just turn this into a bit of a better relaxation space. And then I'm actually going to build a wall around it and turn into an actual common room, because that sounds like a pretty nice idea to me. So we put that there. And we are going to do foundations, building. We're going to turn kind of this area just around here, just this small area here, into a basic common room, which people will be able to access when they feel like doing common roomy things. So that should work, I think. So we'll just let that be built, and we'll build a prisoners are going, if they're in the yard, they can come into the common room. So we're just going to build a normal door there. Perfect, good. Okay, now we can get on to speeding the time up a little bit and get on to our visitation room. Now, where can we put visitation? So people need to be need to be able to get in, and so do prisoners. So, I don't really have a very well laid out prison at the moment. I do realise that, and it is a bit of a shame, and there's no power in that part of my prison for some reason. What the hell happened to these electrical cables? That's weird. I'm missing like 2 electrical cables. Let's prioritize those so we have power back in our prison. There we go. Okay, so what was I doing? I was working out a space for a visitation room. I reckon you can get to it through reception. That sounds like a good idea, and it will be kind of round here. That sounds like a nice idea. So if we just work out what we need in a visitation room. So rooms, visitation, needs just visitor tables or visitor booths. So if you look at the objects and we find the visitor table, we're going to be nice giving them tables. That is, I think, 1, 2, 3 by, it's quite hard to tell, 3 by 2, that block. Okay, so let's just quickly do a quick plan of where we want to put them so that we don't get completely messed up. So we're going to have them kind of in just a room down here. So yeah, we're going to have a few of them where the prisoners can just freely mingle nice and safely. It should be fine. And we'll have another row, I think, here. Good, that means we're going to need some new building kind of around there. That seems good to me. Yeah, that will do. Cool. How is the common room going? It's not been built yet. Okay, how are the toilets going? They are going okay, but this one needs some water. I'm just trying to get onto their needs a bit. That's all I'm doing. So what else do we have? Do we have the maximum amount of grants? We can accept 3, and we've got 3 here. So I've got short-term invest, which I can't do anything about, and cell block C. Oh, for visitation rights, I actually need to build a common room as well. That is fine anyway. Add at least 2 TVs. Really, I need another TV somewhere. Okay, let's just go to objects and build another TV somewhere. I don't know where. Sure, they can watch 2 TVs simultaneously here. No, maybe just have like, I don't know, one up the wall here if they're not interested in the radio. They totally won't like fight over all the noise in that room. It'll be fine. You've got to go now, Angel. Okay, bye. And that's that, and 5 phone booths. So, phone booths, we were putting those just out in the yard. So that can be fine. We'll just add another. How many do we have? We have 4, and we just need 1 more phone booth, which I guess we could put down there. Perfect. That should do those things. And how are the rest of my prison going? Okay, I reckon. So now they're all heading out to showers. Interesting. Why are they heading... Oh yeah, because it's night time. So if we look at their regime, they've just had a snack, and now they're going to get a shower. That is fine. None of them really seem to be using that one at the moment, interestingly, but there's quite a few prisoners in lockdown, aren't there? Where are you? You're in... you're waiting for solitary. 19 are waiting for solitary. Oh my god. And there's not even that many in. I think we have a guard deficit. They're not actually getting all the jobs done they need to do. In fact, if we look at this and go to jobs, you can see there's quite a few guard jobs that need doing, and they've not all been done. So maybe if we just hire some staff, hire like 2 more guards, that should enable us to get everything done a bit better, because we do have not really enough guards right now, because they will have to rest and go to the staff room and all that kind of thing. So hopefully now, actually let's just do a few more, because you can never have too many guards. There we go, and we can get those prisoners being actually escorted to solitary. There we go, now our solitary is full up. We just have 17 awaiting. There must have been a pretty big fight. I mean, wow, that must have been a pretty big fight to have 17 awaiting. Right, half the stuff in here needs... Oh, actually it's all the lights, but there's no electrical cable plan there for some weird reason. Again, let's just prioritize those, get those done. Good. So that should be the common room nearly done, and oh, this is a bit of a... This isn't quite what I want, is it? Not like that. Oh god, what am I going to do? Sure, it can go across like that as it was before. And these are going to be our visitation room, which means we're going to need a nice jail door to keep them in. And it looks like we're going to have to move the office desks and the chair. So if we get a new office desk kind of up here, yeah, that'll work. And a new chair as well. Then we can dismantle that office desk and dismantle that chair. Good. There's not quite enough power in here. That's a shame. Just get it into the corner there. And we will need for our visitation room... Actually, let's make it a visitation room. Rooms visitation. We will make it be there, and then we'll get some objects, some visitor tables, and we'll have kind of the prisoners in the middle. So we can just kind of... Okay, apparently you can only post them that way. Right, it's fine. There we go. Perfect. And of course that means we need to look at our deployment again. How is our deployment / patrols? We have like plenty of patrols around there, and what isn't patrolled is currently deployed. I think we just want to have a guard hanging around a visitation at all times, just in case, because you never know what those guys are going to do. Cool. And looks like that has been moved. Is that going to be dismantled? It should be. There we go. And now we are going to have a visitation room, and looks like all that's left is a common room. And the only problem with our common room, oh actually we need to go, we can't see in there, which probably means that we need to make we have one in there. Let's have one in the common room. That's probably going to be okay. Then we're going to need to have rooms, and we're going to make that a common room. There we go. Perfect. Now we've got a grant completion payment, and everyone should be happier. And one more thing I want to do is I want to check our regime. So the sleep's fine. This is all just work / free time. They have plenty of work / free time. Yeah, this looks pretty okay to me. I'm not sure what's happening with like jobs, like prisoner jobs. How do we find out what the prisoner jobs are? Isn't that in logistics? Prison labour. There we go. We've got a max jobs of 20 for the laundry, and we've got 5. There we go. So that is fine. We do have prisoners doing laundry for us, but that is about it. Nice. So currently all my prisoners are asleep. Everything's okay. One prisoner's up for parole. That's nice. That's something else I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do parole hearings. Actually, can I do that? If we look at... Where is it? Programs. What does parole hearing actually need? It's led by a parole officer in a parole. Okay. Each prisoner requires a visitor table. I think it's just done in like visitation maybe? Let's see. If we press start, we can't start it. Okay, why not? What do we require? What do we require for a parole hearing? Is there like a parole room maybe? Parole. There is a parole room. Okay. So they need to be minimum size 5x5 and need to have a visitor table. Okay, so we can just make that kind of an extension of the visitation room, I think, since it's kind of a similar thing, and there's already a guard in there. So where do we want that? I think we'll have it kind of, let's just build it further back, yeah, like at the back of the visitation room. So if we go to objects, we can have like 3, wait, we could hire externally for the parole officers, right? Yeah, can hire externally, so that's fine. We're going to have like 3 visitor tables, I reckon. So objects, if we go to the planning. Okay, so that's going to have like a gap of 2. Then we're going to have parole table, parole table, parole table. That seems pretty nice to me. There we go. We've got to expand that room a little. We could do with some lights out here, actually, because it's pretty dark in the yard for these guards. How do we do that? We go to... where do we go? We go to objects. Light. let's light the outside up a bit. Not in any kind of patterned or ordered way, of course, because I'm not that ordered of a person. Although I am trying to line them up, actually. There we go, that should be fine, and then like another one down there. That should do, and they'll all need some more power, I would imagine. That should be fine, and that one's slightly off. So that's annoying. Objects. Light, that's gonna go there. Perfect. And we do have a common room, and we do have a visitation room, and if we go to objects and put down a few more visitor tables, and go to rooms, we can make a parole room. Perfect, we've got a parole room. Minimum size 5 by 5. Oh, it's not 5 by 5 if it's 3 by 5. Although actually this room can be technically the parole room, it won't matter. I think that should be 5 by 5. Was it 5 by 5 before? No. Okay, so we go like that. That should be fine. There we go. We've now got ourselves a room for prisoners to do parole. So if we just let them install the third visitor table, like so, we can then go to parole hearing, and we should be able to have, you know, a maximum of, let's see, let's just keep putting them to, says we won't let us put any more. Apparently 4. 4 parole hearings. Is that right? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, that's fine. That should allow us to get all our prisoners who are up for release to be released, because then we can get a new bonus for getting some new prisoners in, which is a good thing. So are they still sleeping? Oh my god, how much sleep do these guys get? They get so much sleep. Wish I got this much sleep. Anyway, our prison does seem to be working rather nicely at the moment. Is good, apart from this here, which is kind of annoying me. It doesn't, but it does seem like everybody's okay at the moment. And now if we go and look at the needs, what are our needs? Hygiene is a big one, but they do get a shower upon waking up. Okay, sure. Oh god, we found a tunnel. We've probably got an escapee. Yeah, we've got an escape. Oh well. Looks like 2 prisoners have just escaped from our prison. Oh well. Where ours isn't the highest security prison. 2 escapes today, yep. That's not good. That's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Ah well. Okay, so we've had 2 escapes. Now we'll take the opportunity to do something about it and not press that button. Press this button instead. Here we go. What do we want? So do we want any of these things? We probably want dogs, so we can sniff out any things if that happens again. And of course, one thing we are missing that's really important is just a perimeter fence. Just fence around the perimeter of the map can make a hell of a difference. So let's just go and build a fence right around, not there because apparently we can't, right around the perimeter of the map, so that even if they do dig out the prison, they can't get through the fence. That's the idea at least, and that's something I normally do much earlier, because it's not even that expensive. Look, it's only going to cost me 5,000 or so to build all of this fence. Like, oh, and it's not even that expensive, and it's something I should have done ages ago, and I'm a dumbass for not doing ages ago, but oh well, there we go, that's the fence. And we will want some road gates, so they can't just run across where the road is. Down there, and down here. Good, and we'll apply a bit of extra security to kind of here and here, so that they can't just run out the front door quite so easily. So if we go to, where's the fence gone? Materials, fence. Looks like there's another big bust up happening. That happens quite a lot. Not that good. What did they want? They needed hygiene apparently, but why? They should have just had a shower. Let's have a look. Regime. Yeah, they should have had a shower. It must be because they are still awaiting solitary. Maybe I need a bigger solitary. Maybe that's the problem, because now my prison is in riot mode. But, you know, my prison is having a bit of a riot, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything's going to be okay, eventually. because our solitary is generally fairly full. Let's get a few more staff. They are finding a lot of things from the searches that happen. I do actually need to do the things where I get rid of the thing of all the contraband with metal detectors and such. Anyway, I need to finish this quickly. So we just go like that and we go across to there. It's just an extra precaution to keep prisoners in. There we go. But that should keep all our prisoners in a bit better once we have that fence built around our entire prison. But we do now have a common room which they should be able to use in work/free time, because it's now free time, yet there is someone playing pool in the common room to get their recreation needs. That is good. How is visitors going? 29 families waiting to visit, 11 visitors are on site. So yes, visitation is happening. And oh my god, I didn't know that this prison was so messy. Come on. Stop this prison from being so messy. I don't want a messy prison. There we go, that's way better. We're not going to have such a messy prison again. Hello, Dasa Strakova. I hope that's how you say your name. I'm rubbish at saying names, but there we go. Hopefully we can get our prison slightly cleaner now. And we do have prisoners here. Have any parole hearings happened yet? So, programs. Maybe, yes, the one is finished, but they did not pass. Oh well. If we go to this, you can see we've apparently had 2 released, but I think that's just from the 2 escapees we had. Oh well, we do have filled capacity, so I'm guessing 2 new prisoners just arrived, but that's fine. Okay, so now they are all feeling in to eat, and it looks like we do have enough meals for all the prisoners. Do we have enough tables for all the prisoners? That's a good question, actually. I don't really know. There's still a load of, like, old, messy food trays. Who does move food tray to canteen, actually? Whose job is that? Let's see. Construct fence jobs, no. That is the chef's job. Huh. Probably could do with another chef, really. They're probably quite overworked. Let's get one more cook. There we go. Yeah, they're not chefs, they're cooks. They don't get chef meals. I mean, why would they get meals good enough to be prepared by a chef? It looks like we have more than enough tables for all the people that want to sit down, because half our prisoners are either in solitary or awaiting solitary, because, yeah, of all the problems we have. I'm sure things are getting better now. They can have visits and everything. Wow, the visitors are like completely filled up. 22 families waiting to visit. So yeah, all the visitation is completely full, because apparently it takes prisoners a while to get there, but there we go. That should be a good way to have a look. Now let's have a look at our needs. They still have a large hygiene need, but I think that's mostly the prisoners who've been locked up for ages who have these big need problems. So that's not too good. Now hopefully we can start to get through this solitary group. We're at 3 in solitary at the moment. There is an open solitary, so I assume there's someone going to get the solitary. We do have a rather active staff room actually, but that's fine. Now they are still having an eat. It looks like it only really takes them an hour to do their eating, I think. We probably don't need the second hour, but it's kind of a nice break for them around lunchtime. So you're from Slovakia, Dasa Strakova. That's cool. I don't really know much about Slovakia. Is it nice? Because I don't really know anything at all about Slovakia. But now they are out in the yard getting some exercise. But I think everything's currently working. So what I'd like to work on is if I can find the correct grant. Since our current grant, I don't want to build the cell block just yet. I want to get a bit more money first. I'd like to do... Is it... where's like the tools one? There's one about cracking down on tools. We've done tool cleanup apparently. We'll do crack down on drugs, but what we're going to do is we're going to build metal detectors everywhere. That's the plan, at least. Okay, so there are plenty. Let's go and objects, metal detectors. Here we go. I think we might have just got that narcotics one anyway, but I want to have metal detectors. So we'll have a metal detector here, as well as metal detectors for anyone attempting to enter the prison. Good. And where else could they possibly get things from, in case they've snuck into the kitchen? And I'd rather like to have it outside the canteen. And then I just need to make sure that I have plenty of bins by these metal detectors for them to put the contraband into. There we go. That should be perfectly fine, I reckon. Now we should hopefully get catching a lot more contraband. So we go utilities and we power up all these metal detectors. Do we have plenty of spare power? We probably do. We definitely have quite a bit of spare power. Okay, utilities. Where's the nearest electrical cable? Oh, it's not showing up because I'm not on electrical cable. There we go. Right there for those two. Did we have any? We had one here. We had one right there, and those ones should all be powered anyway. Great. Everything should be fine. How is our solitary going? Is it going down? 11 awaiting. I think it is going down. We only have 4 solitary. I mean, I thought that would be enough, but apparently not. I don't know why. We just have so much stuff all these prisoners have to do, but hey, whatever. Because we have all these mini riots, what are our needs like? I think they're getting better. I'm assuming the ones who need hygiene are the ones that are all locked down and stuff, but we do have 2 showers, so... And we do have plenty of free time for them to go to their needs if they so wish. Actually, after this yard, yeah, just about to get work/free time, let's have a look and see if any prisoners are going to be working in the laundry. Yes, they are. Let's actually increase that a bit. Why not? Prisoners want to work in the laundry. So that way, we should be able to get plenty of prisoners helping with making sure everybody has nice clean clothes, which is a very important thing, to make sure all your prisoners have nice clean clothes. And these need some drains here and here, and looks like they've already caught their first offender with tools, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so let's just have a look at our guard deployment, shall we? Looks like, you know, everything's fairly okay. We have guards there, and there, and then we patrol pretty much everywhere else, right? I think we do. How about the parole? Yeah, that's got a guard in it. That should be fine. And the common room also has a guard in it. Let's put a guard out the front of our prison too, just to catch anyone that runs away or anything like that. And also, let's have a look at staff only. We don't currently have any prisoners working in the kitchen, so that's staff only. And storage is also a staff only area. And so is the staff room, actually. Good. So if any prisoners go in those areas, they will get in trouble, is what we want. So our prisoners' needs currently being fulfilled by the fact that they're kind of all going in free time. Yeah, I think we just do have a problem with a massive pile-up of prisoners waiting for solitary. This guy's got 6 hours left. Escape attempt, destruction, attack staff. Naughty Richard. What's, Andrew. He's in here for 2 hours, and then he's got some lockdown for escape attempt, destruction, attacked staff, and found drugs. Solitary, 2 hours 40 minutes for escape attempt and attack staff. Apparently there's a pretty big escape attempt, because 6 hours here for escape attempt, destruction, attack staff, and found weapons. We do seem to be finding plenty of contraband through these metal detectors now, which is great. How many guards do we have in the entrance way? 1, but there is generally like guards just all around the area anyway. That's probably fine, but we do keep finding many weapons. I think we need to increase the size of our solitary, because it is not keeping up with the demand for shoving our prisoners away. So I think I'd just like to copy the solitary block somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe just another block like up above there, or maybe we even take away some infirmary space, because why the hell is our infirmary so massive? We don't use anywhere near most of it. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to the quick build. I'm going to clone the solitary block like that and put it over there. Then I'm going to do a bit of redistribution of how the rooms work. So this is going to be kind of Actually, I wouldn't like it there. I'd like to have the door there, and this will be kind of just corridor, I reckon. Yeah, that seems good, and that doesn't even work, so we can remove that. Okay, so then we're going to want to remove that and remove that. Perfect. And we want to put a wall, sorry, we want to remove that and put a wall in there once that's removed. And we do actually want to make sure that we have some kind of radiator up here, because we do, but where is our hot water get to? It only gets as far as there, but if we actually look at the temperature, it's generally nice and warm up here anyway, but maybe if we just have one, yeah, we'll just have one in this corridor here. So where was our pipes there? Okay, so maybe we just have one in the staff room even, and that will help provide warmth nearby. That is a good idea. I will do that. I will build a radiator in the staff room. Perfect. The staff now get a radiator, and if we check our utilities, that should be fine, but let's just put a pipe there anyway, right? Good, and all this stuff should be like marked for dumping. Yep, cool. That should be fine. And it looks like we have a lot of stuff happening. Let's sell all of these logs, which are just filling up our storage, so we have loads of stuff in deliveries. Sell these logs, because we don't need logs, and they give us a decent amount of money. There we go. Good, we sold these logs. That is fine. We have some logs sold, and now we have a bit more storage space. So how is the work going up here? I don't know, where are all our workers? There can't be that many jobs for them, can there? I don't know. Apparently they've got a lot of construct brick wall jobs. So yeah, they're all up here. Or at least they should become up here. Maybe deliveries don't arrive at night and that's it. I don't know. But where are they? Yeah, so if we go to staff, they're just kind of all wandering around. Oh, on the outside of the fence, some of them. They're all still working on the fence, aren't they? Is that it? Yeah, the fence is kind of got a lot of people outside of it, actually. Interesting, but yeah, they're just finishing off the fence, which I guess I can allow. Okay. Let's turn up the speed, since all our prisoners are just sleeping at the moment. There is a prisoner up for parole. Maybe we can watch their parole hearing tomorrow. When is their parole hearing? If we look at our... where is it? Programs? They're not currently actually booked in for parole anywhere. Interesting. But that's got a... what's that got? That's got a prisoner. Okay, they do have prisoners, never mind. There's one at 6 till 10 and another one at 10 till 2. So at 6, remind me to go and watch some fun parole times. Now these are all having weird problems. Let's fix this up a bit. Brick wall there. Yeah. Cool. And if we go to rooms, now solitaire, there shouldn't be any rooms really. Here, or up here, or along there. Good. And we do want to have a staff door in here for the infirmary. And also this area isn't actually part of the infirmary at all, so I think we can just... why can't we even remove that as a room? There we go, that's better. So our infirmary has shrunk a bit, but we do now have lots of bonus solitary, which has instantly filled up in an interesting way. Looks like we're probably going to need more large pipe, really. So let's just bring the large pipe. Wow, there isn't really any decent large pipe anywhere nearby. Let's bring it straight up there. And then we'll use small pipe along here. Because we do want them to be able to use the toilet one as solitary. But yeah, look, we still have 5 people awaiting solitary. We definitely did need this additional solitary. And let's actually give you a little bit more light around here. So if we go to light, because this corridor does seem a bit dingy to me. There we go. screw it, you can all have lights, you can get blinded right outside your doors. Why the hell not, right? And we don't have enough electrical cable there. Good. They do still get food in solitary, which I guess is good. Hi, Swag Crew. It's completely impossible for you to avoid bankruptcy in any of your prisons, so you wish me good luck, yeah. I have had quite a few close calls so far, but at the moment, I'm just holding off to building any major new cells, and everything is going okay, I reckon. But yeah, at the moment, we're just making a second solitary load because we have so many prisoners waiting solitary. Okay, now we don't have any awaiting solitary, and we just have 7 in solitary confinement. That is good because we had a massive backlog of like 20 prisoners going to solitary at one point, which really wasn't the best. And how about visitation? 5 families waiting to visit. We've got that down to a decent amount. What's the time? There should be a parole hearing going on, yeah. All of the available cells are too high quality for this prisoner. What has this prisoner done to not reserve any of the available cells? I mean, wow, why are all the cells too high quality? Oh, Leroy Games, hello to you as well. Thank you for joining me. I'm just watching this prisoner's parole hearing. It should finish at 10. They took quite a while, but yeah. I wonder if... So if we go to our parole hearing, the prisoner who did his at 6, I think, passed his parole. No, this is the one at 6. So one guy has actually been paroled and has been released, so that's quite nice. Yeah, this is my visitation and this is my parole. So is this all fixed up here now? It is. What are these guys' problem? Temperature, bladder. Why didn't you go to the toilet when you could? Sheesh. And there's toilets here which you should be able to access during any of your free time as well. What's the regime at the moment? Maybe I shorten their breakfast and give them more free time. And this is no work, just free time. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Now go and have some free time. And fix up your bladder. So yeah, they can use these toilets any time of day. This is like the public toilet block, which is perfectly fine. That's good. So it looks like if we don't... Yeah, we only have 1 currently awaiting solitary and 3 in solitary, so that's far better. But that reminds me, let's have a look at room quality. All these rooms are different qualities. Why is this room like... I think it's this room is grade 3 and the prisoner deserves quality... What? Okay, so like all my rooms are quality of 3. That's pretty fine. So they are actually quality 3 because they're so big and because they've got a bookshelf. So I do need to like... I mean, I'm actually quite happy with this. They are really nice average cells. So they're not awful, but they're not amazing. So I think we'll keep with that. And we've never even got rid of this tunnel that was found. Oh my god, how am I so stupid? How do I remove tunnels? Tunnel. Isn't there a way to remove tunnel? I'm sure there was a tunnel tool. Materials? Remove tunnels. There we go, we'll remove that tunnel. Good. Probably still there mostly because you don't even know where it goes, but whatever. And that's another thing that reminds me of. We did unlock doggies. So we do need to make a doggy room, or whatever you call it, a kennel. How do we make a kennel? Naughty guy with his shears there, but how do we make a kennel, I wonder? Maybe I can build some toilets in the canteen. Yeah, maybe, but I think they're okay now. Because they're not in the canteen that often, and most of the time they have free time when they can go in there and go to the toilet. So, okay, let's just finish off this removed tunnel. Oh my god, there's a hell of a lot of tunnel there. That was like a big escape attempt, where... Surprised it goes to like 3 cells, only 2 guys escaped. Ah, how interesting. And those guys with tunnels are probably going to get in trouble now. That's interesting, even though it probably was just like their predecessors. We can't currently use those cells because they've got tunnels in them, but whatever. What was I in the middle of looking at? I was thinking about room quality and how it was okay, and then I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm going to check all the needs of my prisoners. So if we go to needs, looks like everything's fairly okay for most people, apart from like the people who are in solitary probably, but I do seem to have their needs mostly under control. So that makes me happy. And our money is going up. Maybe it's nearly time to build another cell block. Who knows? Okay, so Now my new cell block, I'm going to build double bunks because I don't see why every prisoner needs their own room. That might make them lower quality, but hey, we probably have some prisoners which are deserving of lower quality rooms. So, for now, if we go to our grants, we only have one. What else can we get? We can get governmental security ratings. Oh, that's good. That's dog handlers and stuff. That's fine. And let's not do that for now. Let's just do working, because I do want to do that soonish. But now I think we can work on... Yeah, maybe I should do a shakedown. Maybe that is a good idea, because they probably had lots of things since before I installed all these metal detectors. And actually, I would like to build metal detectors where they just have to walk past them all the time and going places. So let's just quickly build a few more metal detectors. So if we go to metal detector, I think we just want one like here, people coming that way to the canteen, and another one here, because I want them to always be walking through metal detectors and for there to be a chance for my guards to get them because of it. There we go. Okay, and what is the deployment like along here? We do have a guard patrol along here, but I think perhaps a second one could be used. There we go, because of the amount of like stuff that happens in this corridor. There we go. How many guards do we have in the kitchen? Only 2. Okay, that's fine. It just looked like quite a lot, that's all. I thought it was maybe too many. Wow, we found a fork. Nasty. A shakedown probably would be a good idea, so I'll just... Since everyone's kind of in a good mood at the moment, I think you are correct. We look at the needs, yeah, we can probably get away with doing a full shakedown. There we go. Everything is going to be searched now, and our solitary is probably going to get full. I don't know. It's probably going to go up massively, the amount of waiting. But there we go. All our guards. I can't... Oh my god, tunnels. Okay, that's not good. Objects. No. Materials. Remove tunnels. Good. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff. And how many are now waiting? Solitary 6, 7. It's not the best, but yeah, we do have a lot of stuff. Thanks for making me do this shakedown. Because, wow, I actually have a lot of stuff just stored everywhere in people's beds and crap. That's not the greatest, is it? Oh well. Well, it seems to take a while to do the last few. I don't know why. Only 7 day waiting solitary now. I thought it'd be a bit more than that, but obviously most people are actually okay. We haven't actually found that much stuff, really. The amount of prisoners. I think we're doing a pretty good job of keeping all the contraband under control. If we look now at logistics, and not logistics, where is it? It's intelligence. Yeah, our supply is definitely not that high compared to the demand, which is fine. We look at the 24 hours, where's it all kind of coming from? From the canteen, which does have things. From the infirmary. Wow, I didn't know you can get stuff from the infirmary. And I don't know how those be stolen from there, but... Okay, we probably do need a metal detector outside of the infirmary. There we go. A bit more shower heads and bigger showers because people complain about hygiene. Yeah, I think it's okay at the moment though, isn't it? We go to needs. Yeah, hygiene is fine at the moment. It's just because they're asleep. But I will have another loads of showers when I build a new prison block, which I think I'm going to do quite soon. So what was I doing? Utilities, making sure this has some power, and objects, making sure there is a bin nearby, and is there going to be a guard nearby? I would say yes. Cool. But that should help keep things. And look at all these prisoners, the naughty prisoners in solitary. How many prisoners do we have that have been bumped up to maximum security now, I wonder? Because if we look at the prisoners, we actually have 8 maximum security. I've never had any intake. I don't think your grammar was that bad, apart from like bigger, but that's more spelling. Anyway, but yeah, we've never actually had intake for any maximum security. They're just the naughty medium security prisoners who've got bumped up to maximum security. But now I'm going to build a similar cell design, but they're going to be double bunked, because that seems like a good idea to me. And I think I shall build it after leaving like the corridors of space. I think I'm just going to build it the same size as this one, and that might get us up to 100 if it's all double bunked. And then I will have like a shower room, probably just like at the end of the thing. So let's work out some sizes, shall we? So we'll measure it out. It needs to be, from wall to wall, it needs to be 33 by 27. Plus I'm going to add another, probably like 4 for showers, maybe another 5. I'll build like 38 by 27 foundation. That's what I'll do. Okay, so that's going to leave a space for a corridor there, just in case. And we're going to make it 38 down by 27 across, I think it was. Yeah, 27 and 38 down. 38 by 27. There we go. Rip my monies. And we'll make the corridor as well, of course. Perfect. That is the next major construction project. Yeah, it was spelling more, Leroy, but anyway, that is the next major construction project, cell block C, and those are all just going to be the same thing, just with double bunks and some and there are going to be, of course, more showers at the end. Because basically, this ones have these showers, these guys have these showers, so these guys are going to need more showers, which is fine. But I think the rest of our prison can probably accommodate it. Like, we don't really have much problem getting all the food, really. So I think what I might actually like to do is just add another row of tables, because we never seem to have many tables. Because we have plenty of tables, but we're going to get a load more prisoners. So if I go to just quickly clone a ton of benches, we can just quickly build bunch more of tables for our prisoners to sit down on in our currently oversized canteen. Should be about the right size soon, because yeah, these showers are barely big enough. So I'm going to build like a nice big shower block along here, and maybe put some dorms small to people. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All the new dorms. What is this bed doing here? I don't even know. I think that's dirt, probably a glitch, but that's a bit weird. Let's just dismantle this bed. There we go, and let's just check if there's a bed here. I'm going to put bunk beds in all of the new rooms, because that makes far more sense to me. So all the new rooms are going to have bunk beds, so they're going to be perhaps not as nice, because you won't get your own cell. But that's fine, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, is this done already? I believe it is, yes. So where are we going to have some doors? Well, okay, apparently that's fine. We're going to have objects, large jail door. How many from the wall? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. 1, 2, yeah, 5 from the wall. So there, I think, is one of them, and the other ones 5 from the other wall. So that's going to be there, roughly. Should be fine, and we will demolish these walls and build some new walls along here. Good. And another thing this area is going to need is some electricity, but I do believe this one is getting dangerously close to capacity, so I am going to build a new electricity thing for this area, so don't you worry about that. I'm not just going to like let my thing go completely over capacity. I'm just going to build it. Where do I want it? I'm not entirely sure. It would be a good space. So considering this is probably over here, even, so I'm just going to have to run a cable down there and across to there. Good. This is kind of expensive, but oh well. And we'll place it there, and we might as well place not all the capacitors, maybe 6 of them. There we go. Cool. Because we can't afford to power our existing generator power station, because then it will overload. Okay, because I don't think you can just attach 2 power stations to the same grid. It doesn't really work like that. So that's fine. Oh, what's this door doing here? This wall. Okay, that is going to be demolished, and looks like we have fixed this random bed in the wall over here. Cool. We're currently missing one prisoner, huh? How is our parole doing? 5 finished, 2 passed, huh? Let's have a look. We've got 17 visitors on site, no waiting, and we don't currently have anyone on solitary. Our prisoners have been well behaved. How amazing is that? And they're currently just kind of wandering around, satisfying their various needs, aren't they? Yep. Oh, you're naughty, dude. We've got your smokes, though, so hopefully they will be picked up. Or will just that prisoner pick them up? Probably that prisoner, yep. That prisoner has actually picked up those things. So if we just search the prisoner and his cell. Good. Do that, please. Because apparently he has quite a lot of stuff on him. Ooh, is it raining? Or like some storm or what? That's a bit weird. Huh. I've not really seen this. It's like different rain. And it's got like wind noises as well. Not really seen this before, but whatever. How is our cell block going, I wonder? Okay, so I won't really be able to just clone it exactly, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like one of each. Actually, I'm going to start. What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to start just by building a row up one side. That sounds good to me. So if we go to the quick build, clone, like that, and we shall put it down there. But we need to cancel that. Why is there a second thing? Why does this guy... What is with this room? This specific room is really weird. That one specific room, okay. Is the rest of it fine though? Yes, okay. And then we'll go to objects and we'll build a bunk bed. There we go. Good, and so when that's built we can continue it up all the way along. And we'll do the same thing for the other type of room, i.e. the one facing the other way. So if we go to quick, why have I paused it? Quick build one of that type of room with a gap of 2 in the middle, like that, and then we cancel the beds and place a bunk bed down. Good. Now where do we need some pipes? Okay, so basically we can just do the same thing again, have this continue down. Oops, not it will be fine. Although that does remind me, everywhere where the pipe goes outside should be fenced in so prisoners don't use it as a means to escape. So if we just build a fence here. You think to have bunk beds in a room has to be designated as a dorm? Do you? Okay, in that case I will designate it as a dorm, thanks for that. That's something I do need to do. But also, I think around here there's plenty of outside pipes, yep. We need to go to materials, and I do want to fence this area in a bit better. Interesting, I didn't quite realise that this would be right on top of the fence, whatever. Like that, and not there. Just like this, okay? That should be fine. And then we'll build a staff door there. Perfect. That should fix things for us. Good. Now, what's the problem with these cells? They need a bed, yeah. So you are right. It does need to be a dorm. Thank you for your help. If we go to rooms, they need to be apparently dorms. So what's the difference? Still the same minimum size. It just has to have a bed or a bunk bed. So basically this is a variable size room for housing multiple prisoners. Okay, I'm just going to have lots of small dorms, like so. I didn't need to do that. Now, does that still have its objects? It does. Okay, that's fine then. And that's going to be a dorm, as is this. Cool. So let's let those be built, and then we can get to cloning them. Now, utilities wise, how often do we need to build? them. There should be a gap of 1, 2, 3 between each pipe. Okie dokie. And we'll just build it across. Let's see, that's the toilet there. Then I'll just put it like there to be safe. Cool. That should be fine. And I'll just build these all the way across for every single one up here. But thanks for the tips and stuff, guys. They really help, because I'm not an expert at this game, and apart from last week, the last time I played this game was a fairly long time ago, really. And also, if you're wondering why it's fencing in these pipes, it's because I believe prisoners can like crawl through them or something like that in order to escape. And also, it's a bit weird how the fresh water pipe's the same one as the sewage goes down, but I mean, whatever. It's not really my problem. Where are the other two viewers at? Well, yeah, the generator is there. So, hello, generator. There's still quite a lot to be done. I wonder what all my things are doing. You're like somewhere building a fence. You're attempting to get into there. You're building a fence. You're running away forever. You're running away forever. I think you're building a fence. It's not too good. Let's see if we can just prioritize this area like a big control click. Do this area first, okay? Cool. That's what I'd like. Perhaps even we don't have enough of workmen. There we go, we can afford a few more workmen, right? There we go, good. Yeah, finally someone else who's chatting. That's nice. It is always good if you have someone else to chat. I don't really like this rain. It's got a really annoying wind sound, but whatever. So how is our prison going? We did 3 people in solitary. What have they done? Well, Barry, he had some weapons. So did Gareth. He also had weapons. And Christopher had some drugs. Naughty Christopher. Okie dokie. But it looks like these areas are being worked on nicely. It also looks like I probably need to just get rid of these fences because they're in a bit of a weird position. Those ones there, yeah, cool. Because this one is pretty close to maxed out, so it could become a problem. So we have built a new power thingy, because that's the best way to describe it, is as a power thingy, because I'm no good at actually using words. Yeah, okay, I have done that before actually, generator, but thanks for reminding me. I do need to sell my wood off again. So if we go to sell object, we can get rid of all this stupid wood that we keep getting. I think it's this time they cut down a load of trees when doing the perimeter fence. There we go, good. Can we get rid of this freaking annoying wind sound? Oh my god. There we go, it's gone. The freaking annoying wind sound is no more. What are their needs? Drugs. Clothing? Why do they need clothing? What's the clothing need like? Needs. Clothing's okay. Oh, no, 30 prisoners have high. Ah. I do have a laundry, so maybe I just need more prisoners working there? There we go, perfect. Maybe it just needs more objects, such as another laundry machine? Sure. There we go, maybe it just needs another laundry machine. And like some more ironing boards. And some more laundry baskets, sure. Good. So janitors can do that, but the prisoners should come and do that in a large wave. That should be fine, and this needs some water. Good. That should hopefully help fix our problem with laundry. I do have visitation, yes. I mean, currently there's no visitors there, but there is parole. There are 3 visitors on site, interestingly. I don't know where, but apparently there are. Well, that's interesting, but yes, I do have a nice visitation. Okay. How are these going? Are they done? I can't really tell. I think maybe. Yeah. That's not done though, is it? Okay. I just need to wait a little while, I think, for my workers to get everything done, because they do have quite a lot of stuff to do. at the moment all the prisoners are just in the yard. And when we look at my needs, there the main big one is clothing, which should hopefully be fulfilled a bit better when we get down to some more work time and the prisoners go to work in the laundry. Right then. Okay, so that has got some power there now, that's good. What about water? Okay, so I can't quite tell, but it does look like these are finished. And what the hell did just find over there? I'm not entirely sure. It was red, so it wasn't a tunnel, because tunnel's orange. Ooh, early release prisoner reward, yay! See, that's another good thing about having parole. Also, only one prisoner can be in parole, so you can dismantle the other 2 tables. It looks nicer having 2 tables, so why the hell not, right? I might as well just leave it, it doesn't make much difference. If we go and look at our programs, 3 people have been released early. Thanks, I didn't actually know that, but it looks nice. It looks nice, okay, so it's fine. Or maybe, can I make them all be like 3 separate parole rooms, maybe? Is that a thing I could do? So I go rooms and parole. What's the minimum size for a parole? It is invisible, so I have to go like this, parole. 5 by 5. I don't think it'll be big enough if I get rid of this. It won't be big enough, will it? Maybe, it's not complaining. Oh, because it's got all that bit there. But it's still all the same room though, isn't it? So maybe I need to cut it all the way there. Yeah, no, now that one's complaining it's too small. Oh well, it's fine then. Maybe I just cut it up the middle then. There we go, now we have 2 parole rooms, and it looks a bit weird, but we have 2 parole rooms now. Good. Now we can have 2 paroles at the same time, because that's totally how it works, in this prison at least. Look, now we can have loads more, see? All the paroles. Everyone who wants to go into parole can get their parole, yay! Right, has anything else happened down here yet? Look, yes, these have been finished. Okay, so if we then go to the main thing I want to do is build a row up so I can tell where the showers are going and make some showers. So if we go to the quick build and the clone, so for each one of these dormitory, we go to logistics actually and look at room quality. These are still 4 quality, 1 bookshelf per 4 prisoners. Oh, no, wait, these are actually higher quality? What the hell? Room size at least 18 squares per prisoner, whereas this is room size at least 9 squares. Okay, what room size at least 6? So these ones aren't, what? Why is he complaining these ones aren't 16 squares, but these ones are 18 squares? Oh, it's because there aren't any prisoners in at the moment. Once there's a prisoner, it will go down to like 3, I imagine. Okay, I don't have a cleaning cupboard, and I should get one. Thanks. I've done this, I'm going to make a cleaning cupboard. And there was another thing I needed, but I forgot what it was. There's so much stuff to do, but this is... Oh yes, that's right, kennels. So those are 2 more things I need to do. A cleaning cupboard and a kennels. But let's just build a load more rooms all the way up here. Get all the prisoners moving in for us. And spend a lot of money, I imagine. Yeah, a lot of money. Indeed. Okay, so that's that. That's how far that goes. Oh wait, that one's stuffed up. Not there then. No, how do I... if we just go to freaking... Stop, don't do that, good. Don't do this bit here, because I stuffed up with the quick build tool. Build there. Oh, that's not right either. Ah, God. Stop. Quick build. I want from this area, go build there. Good. That's not right at all, because there's nothing already there. From this area, go build up there. Yay! Got the last dormitory finally. And let's do the other side as well. Because why the hell not? It's not going to make us too poor, is it? Just keep an eye on that money though. There we go, that's going to give us a ton more prisoners. And for now, we want to make some showers. So, if we look at where we can... Oh, I pressed E accidentally and zoomed out. Okay, so if we look at materials, we can build a shower kind of in here and in here. And this will all be kind of a big shower back here. There we go, and that will be another one eventually. That looks good. And you know what? I don't think these need to actually be jail doors. They can go in whenever they want. In fact, that's probably the same for all showers, actually. But I can't be bothered changing it, so who cares? But anyway. Actually, I can be bothered changing it, so get rid of these. No, that's a drag. Oh, it's too hard. Never mind. There we go. Those are going to be showers. So we go rooms. There are going to be some showers. Good. Now if we do some objects and get... Actually, I think we could build a... Yeah, we could build a wall and get kind of some extra shower heads, I think. That seems fine. And here we could kind of just do it. These rooms are a bit derpy, but I mean... Whatever. I don't think I'll do that actually. We'll just have a bigger, more spacious shower. Honestly, just build a tiny square and it'll be able to be a cleaning cupboard, yeah. I will do that soon. You've never had any dorms in your prison, but you think you need extra guards in dormitory block because prisoners might start to fight because they cramped in one room. That is a good point. I will probably do that. But let's put some shower heads in these showers, shall we? There we go. Don't want too many. Don't want the prisoners to be too cramped, but there we go. I think they're attempting to use the showers before there's actually any shower heads there, which I think is rather interesting. There we go, there's like this special shower over here. There we go, they're already having a nice punch up in there because there's no shower. Great. Fun. Ah, the fun we have, yeah. Just build a crap ton of drains, that generally seems to work. In fact, why don't we just cover the entire floor in drains? There we go, the entire floor was all one big drain. I totally didn't spend way too much money on drains then, even though I actually did. There we go. Those will be working showers soon. Utilities, let's get some pipes. Where do they run? They run like where the shower heads themselves are. Like that. Good. Perfect. That should be a good amount of shower heads. Why is there no shower head there? Should there be a shower head there? There should be a shower head there. Oh, there is one there now. Good. Those are going to be the showers for these dormitories. And now if we look at the occupied ones, it goes down to... Oh, it goes down to 2. That one. Okay, so it's like 2 if it's got 2 prisoners in it, and it's 1 if it's got 1 prisoner in it. That's fine. It's 3 if it's got 1 prisoner in it. I'm fine with having some lower quality ones, because there are some prisoners. If we go and look at room quality, like there are some prisoners that really don't deserve, like quite a few 0 and 1 prisoners that don't deserve nice rooms. Maybe I can do another shakedown. That is a good idea, but I think maybe I should wait till I've got this area under control first. At least that seems like a good idea. Yeah, I think I'll wait till I've got this area under control first. So what is our current capacity? 85. Wait, we just got a massive load of prisoners arrived, didn't we? We must have done. Oh, yeah. Look, those were built and now we've got a massive load of prisoners. So we clearly need a ton more guards. Like, wow. Let's build like 10 more guards. There we go, that should be better. That should help us handle. And of course, we need some deployment in our new area. So, patrols, your patrol needs to go slightly further, that's fine. And that's just the one that includes there. And we have a new patrol which goes into these showers. And down in front of the dorms. And we're going to have a good... And it's actually going to go in front of these non-existent dorms because they're going to be built soon. And this is going to have like a good one... No, not dogs. It's going to have guards. Now have a good 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 guards on it, I think. That's going to be a pretty... Because there's going to be tons of prisoners here, so we need tons of guards, I reckon. That seems like a good idea. Also, why is this connected here, but like not connected there? That seems a bit weird. That shouldn't be connected. That's like the corridor one. Good. And now we're going to just continue this across all the way to symmetrical. Good. That should be plenty of guards for that patrol, and apparently all our staff guards are occupied, so let's just build like 2 more, because I think that's because they're dealing with all these new prisoners. Yeah, the danger level is somewhat high at the moment, but there we go. We do have a load more prisoners now who are in our new dorms. That's good, and we're not quite at 100, but I reckon we might be by the time we finish those. But you are right about the cleaning cupboard. You personally do a shakedown regardless of the danger level. You just had the riot police ready. That really doesn't seem like such a good idea, actually. I think I'd prefer to wait. Okay. I think I would definitely prefer to wait. Where's the guard on this patrol? I honestly don't know. If we look at that, there should be a guard patrolling that area. So where is he? Hello? He's died. Guard in that area is dead. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I am going to make a cleaning cupboard and a kennels. Where would I like to do that, you may ask? The answer is I have no idea, but probably behind this shower. Yeah, let's put it behind this shower. Sure. So I'm not entirely sure how big I want them to be, but I'm just going to get going and build foundations all the way up there and in there. That's going to be our cleaning cupboard and our kennels. Cool. Looks like we can probably afford to build a few more cells though, so let's do that. We did do all the deployment for this area, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, so if we go quick build, clone, like so, and we're going to build another row going up here. Okay, the kennel next to the infirmary. Nah, I think it's fine down here. That's fine, but that's a good idea, but I think I have a nice space here that I haven't used yet, because that's a corridor, and then we can have like, and we can possibly even have the armory and like security rooms and stuff down here too. The guard was pushing the security basket around, and there were janitors in the staff room. Wow, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's just how this game works. There we go. I think that's... You know what? It looks like we might be able to afford to finish this area. Let's do it if we can. I mean, I don't want to go completely bankrupt, but let's see if we can afford to finish there. Because we should have a pretty nice cash flow once we have this many prisoners in our prison. There we go. Yeah, I reckon we can afford it. There we go, we afforded it. Nice. And now for the shower. Door. Way too many drains. $340 on drains. Shower heads. Perfect. Oh, and we have to actually tell it to be... Why is there no drain in that corner? There you go, and we have to actually tell it to be a shower. Good. And that should be this cell block C finished, which will be pretty cool. We'll have a third cell block keeping us happy. Happy, happy, happy. You would wait with the buying of stuff to regenerate money, yeah. Actually, let's have a look at our finances. What do? We get a prisoner grant of $12,750 a day. In total, we get $3,596 a day, which isn't that great, but, you know, it should go up eventually. Days without incident, 0.2 days. Oh, wow, we're so good at that. Corporation tax is 30%. That's pretty high, actually. Maybe we could turn that down a bit. Tax relief. Yes, we can halve our taxes. Oh, we don't have an accountant. Never mind then. Get that. But we do have dogs, and we are going to make a cleaning area and a kennels. So that's all fine. And I'm guessing tomorrow we're going to get a ton of new inmates as well. Just to prevent a riot, should put the armory and security room up where the laundry room is. What, instead of down there? Quite possibly, yeah, that's probably a good idea. But I will do that eventually. When I actually get around to making those rooms, that is. Because at the moment we seem to be doing okay security-wise. We definitely appear to have plenty of guards everywhere in our prison, I would say. Is that right? Yeah, we do. Cool. And how are we doing visitor-wise and solitary-wise? 8 in solitary, wow. Something obviously happened. What have these guys done? They've attacked, yeah, they've had a bit of a had a bit of a fight, and I think also ones that have just gone through the metal detectors. That way less prisoners will be able to steal weapons if it's up there. That is a good point, yeah. I will do that. But anyway, for now, we're going to have ourselves kennels down here. This isn't quite finished yet though, but this will need to be a door. Good. And I think we'll want some metal detectors outside the door. Sounds like a good idea, because I see a definite chance for them to steal whatever the frick they feel like from here. And with metal detectors, if I get a new solitary block, I should put it next to the upper left cell block. Probably, yeah. I don't think I need a new solitary block right now. I think I do have about the right amount of solitary for now, but yeah. If I do, that is a good idea for a location. What's happening? There's a bit of a fight up here. Ah. Yeah, we get those. Oh, we've had a death. Oh, we've had a death. Of course we've had a death. Why have we had a death? Cool, we've had a death. Nice. Anyway, someone died. This kind of thing just happens occasionally. I'm sure it's fine. Having dogs might help suppress people a bit more. I would imagine if we just have loads of dogs throughout our prison. But yeah, we do still get quite a lot of fights. Now, what was I doing? I was checking the patrols around here. Yeah, I think we might want another guy on this corridor, actually. Cool, and as for here, we will have a guy that goes down here. And yeah, just kind of controls there. And also just into the two rooms once I work out where they're going to be. I think the main problem with this is this door hasn't been built yet. There we go. We do need to have a back to our shower, don't we? 3 more guards in the canteen. Yeah, probably another guard. Should do it. But yeah, the canteen does get rather thin. How is the... Yeah, this could probably do 2 at least. There we go. Because those are like the areas where all the prisoners go. But there we go, that's better. So yeah, we've got 95 capacity at the moment. So we will be having more prisoners arrive tomorrow, giving us more money, which is good. Materials. Brick walls. Good. Now, what rooms did we want? We wanted a small little cleaning cupboard. Is there any advantage to making it bigger? I don't know. In the future, whether it be a different stream or regular video, you should install some door servos so workers don't have to wait for guards to open the doors. How do I even do that? How do those work? Door... Where are the door servos, actually? Door control system, yeah. It all needs wiring stuff. That's something I might do in the future. That's a good idea. Shower time, eating time, and meltdown, and yard time are your meltdown hours. Yeah, that sounds pretty fair to me. But, you know, I'm not doing too bad. 1 dead bodies, but, you know, it's fine. I've not had a morgue before and my dead bodies have disappeared, so, yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? I was making a cleaning cupboard. Cleaning cupboard. Minimum size 3x3. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll make it 3x4 so it fits nicely there. And then we will have a kennel just kind of down here for now. Cool. So then we need some walls again. And then since all guards can open jail doors, we'll have a jail door for getting into the kennel. And we'll have a... I don't really want people going to into the jail. Since there's a guard in the corridor, they can let prisoners into there. So now we know where the things are going to be. Or do we? Yeah, so it's going to be kind of there. So what? I don't know, can I see that? Not really. I think kind of there. No, it's not the top of the kennel. It's like 1 into the kennel. There. I'm trying to work out where the doors are, you see. Is that right at all? Control, so... no, that's... Is this right at all? No, that's definitely 1 too far down. That one. Okay, that's one too far down. What about this one? That one seems correct. Cool. So those should get some walls built soon. We permanently have loads of crap going on. It's just the way it is. And the pipes don't go far enough to reach around here. I don't know why not, but they don't. So let's actually build a few more pipes here. Put a metal detector in front of the cleaning cupboard. Yeah, I put one in the cleaning cupboard corridor, so that should do the job. I did think about that. I'm not sure how metal detectors detect bleach and contraband and stuff, but they often seem to, so I mean, whatever. There we go. Is that right? Utilities, that's going to connect. Cool. And we should have reaching the 100 capacity for prisoners soon and get 20,000 for completing cell block C. Good. This area needs some power. We better use this power because the other power is like completely used up at the moment. There we go. You didn't know you said the beach, yeah. Yeah, metal detector actually. You did say that. Deploy dogs or guards in the cleaning cupboard. Yeah, I will. There's plenty of guards, I think. If we look at... We'll probably have 2 guards on this patrol because it's quite a high security area. So in such a small area, that should do a good job. And of course, there'll be like plenty of dog handlers in the kennels if anything happens. So that should be fine. So do we need anything in a cleaning cupboard? Apparently not. It's fine then. Max job's 3. There we go. Let's have 3 prisoners cleaning our prison for us. And let's have a look at what we need in our kennel. Dog crate. Okay, objects. Let's put quite a lot of dog crates. Which way around? Can't tell. I don't know, let's put a lot of dog crates just along the walls here. There we go, that is a kennel. Good. That's a kennel for us, and that's going to be built. And then we'll be able to have quite a few dogs. We're going to have a patrol around our prison, sniffing for tunnels. And of course, we're going to have some kind of in the main corridors and such of our prison. Because I believe that dogs are a good thing. So because we look at kennels, what does it say they actually do? Where your dogs live, okay. It doesn't say. What do armed guards do? Dog handler. Where does it say what they actually do? Or what they're good for? They excel in sniffing out the smelly contraband in your prison and detecting escape tunnels. Dogs are also very fast, which allows them to chase prisoners in use. That's good, because normally I see prisoners outside and I can't catch them, but maybe dogs can. When you get a security room, put the armory behind it so that prisoners have to walk through more doors for weapons. Good idea, Generator. I will do that. How are things going at the moment? Okay, I think. And I think that 50 guards should be enough even once we've got them more. So let's just hire staff and go up to 50. Because this place is swarming with guards now. Like, wow. How are we doing feeding prisoners? 1% are fed. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice, I reckon. Anyway, I think we did cell block C. So now we go to grant so we can get cell block D. Yeah. I always have one of those just so, you know, you can get more cells. And tell yourself it's a good use of your time, right? Yeah. I'm only on 1 speed. What would I do that for? But all these dorms are slowly being built, and we are getting more and more capacity. 21 new prisoners tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. And actually, I haven't looked at my intelligence for a while. So yeah, dangers. I am looking into there. I have got things there. Oh, I don't have a metal detector inside the staff room, but I guess they're never going to really come from the staff room because prisoners can't get into the staff room. Where are they stolen from? Yeah, I do try to do what I can. What has been found in the last 24 hours? Quite a lot of stuff has been found, but the fact it's been found is a fairly good idea. Where are they getting all these batons from? Oh, they're bringing them in with them. At least some of them. Others we don't really know. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of them are bringing in batons with them, but what is our gangs like? None of our gang members actually have any kills, so if you look at it, it's currently, there's just like a gang thing here, and that's it. That's the only gang control we have. What about in here? Guards 3, we don't have any gang soldiers. Gangs are not a current problem in our prison. Yeah, even more dorms. Now do a shakedown. Okay, I'll blame you if it all goes wrong. Let's do a shakedown. Fun. Yeah, the gang controls an air station, more guards there. Gangs don't control any areas apart from, like, where was it? It was like one guy's cell. Like, most of the gang members don't even control their own cells, which I think is pretty good going. Oh, no. Yeah, just like this one guy controls his own cell, which I'm fine with. They can control own cells. What about informants? Have we got any potentials? Let's get some informants, sure. How do we inform them? Character? Recruit informants, there we go. I'm not entirely sure why, but sure. You can all be my informants. Have fun getting killed by the gang members, yay. Got some informants now. What do informants do again? Shows me information, yeah, so basically they get me information about, like, all the people in the prison. That's pretty cool. Not entirely sure how to use them though, but whatever. Looks like everyone's okay with the massive thing. Only 12 awaiting solitary, that's not too big a backlog for an 8 big solitary, but we are finding loads of things that we're just picking up. I think just occasional shakedowns are a good idea. I seem to mostly use this shower. I guess because there's not that many prisoners in here yet. But we did actually build any pipes to this shower though. We didn't actually even build any pipes to this shower. How big can small pipes go? Because it generally seems to be quite a lot in my opinion. Why don't we have objects? Any shower heads on this wall? I don't know. Why don't we have any shower heads on this wall? Okay, they should be installed eventually. Huh, weird. Anyway, imagine not being able to control your own cell. Yeah, that's how bad the gang members are, right? Oh, it needs to be 5 by 5. Mine's what? Not big enough? How big is it? It's like 4 by 5. Oh, come on. Well, this corridor is going to be narrow. I guess I'm going to narrow the corridor out a bit. Like so. There we go. I'm going to narrow the corridor. That works. Yeah, all these prisoners in the shower, I know. Everything appears to be working, and why the hell is there not a drain there? Get a drain there, sheesh, there we go. Perfect. So it's currently free time, and then it will be, I imagine, bedtime. But tomorrow, I would like to see how many prisoners actually use the cleaning cupboard. So if we just go to the prison neighbour, we can have 3 prisoners in there. So hopefully they will actually use the things. You've got to go now, Leroy. That's a shame. Bye. I might be streaming this again next week, but I don't know. Did I see that Murky just moved the bleach 1 square for no apparent reason? I didn't, but that does sound like a thing that would happen. Okay, we just need to expand this room a bit, this kennel. So if we just expand out our kennel tiny bit. Yep, it's only you now, generator. Or maybe there's someone else who hasn't said anything. Let's expand out the kennel a bit. Cool. Now we should be able to hire dog handlers. So, how many dog crates you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, this will be fine. Nine dog handlers, perfect. Let's put them on some patrols, shall we? Why does it keep going down back to 1 speed? I don't know. Look at all these prisoners in the dormitory. We're going to get 33 new prisoners tomorrow, so I think I could afford getting a few new guards. Deployment. Let's have some dog patrols. For one thing, you need to have a dog patrol outside the prison to capture anyone running away, as well as sniff out any tunnels would be a good idea. There we go. And we're going to have a major, this is going to be quite major, there's going to be like 4 dog handlers. 4 dogs on this. Cool. And then the only other route we're going to have is just going to be a main route where they are going to just pop into the yard. Okay, apparently that connects with the routes, that's fine. Okay, in that case we'll have one on the main corridor route, and we'll have another patrol in the canteen, like so. Good. Oops, don't want two there. And we'll have another... They've sniffed out a tunnel already, of course. And we'll have another patrol going around the yard, sniffing out for any trouble there. Cool, and that should be, I think, good enough, yeah. So basically they're just going to keep order in the main corridor of our prison, keep order in the canteen, keep order in the common room, and also, of course, because it's the main corridor, they should be able to sniff out a lot of stuff happening, and they're going to guard the edges of our prison from massive tunnels, such as this one, which is apparently here somewhere. I'm not sure what you do when they've actually got flagged, though. Can we then go move tunnels? No? How do we then go tunnels? Okay, well, it's most like... I don't know, where's that tunnel coming from? Yeesh. Apparently there's a tunnel there, I'm not so sure. But just in case, I'm going to do... searching. I'm going to search all the cell blocks in the middle of the night. Sounds like a great idea, right? Search cell block. Ha ha ha. Search cell block and search cell block. Got 2 dog patrols and 1 armed guard patrol for the larger cell blocks. Yeah, actually I probably should have some dog patrols in here, but I'm going to need more dogs then. Let's have a dog in there. A dog in. And these ones aren't even connected, so that's annoying, but won't bother. That one doesn't get a dog. And this one does. This one does get a dog. But I think in order for our dogs to be able to rest, we're actually going to need a few more dogs. So if we go to objects and get some dog crates, we can be able to say 5 more and hire 5 more dog handlers. Because dogs need to spend a lot of time resting. There we go, that should do. There's currently a lot of searching underway, but I don't know why it sniffed out a tunnel there. It's a bit weird. In fact, let's send a guard, no, not a guard, let's send a dog just around here to do a bit of good old-fashioned sniffing. Okay. You're bringing your dog, good. Okay, we're going to send you around here. Where are you? Apparently I've lost you. There we are. Just for the next stream, when that would be. I think I'm going to do this again next week, because it seems to be quite a popular thing for me to do. So I'm going to do this at the same time next week. Same time as when it started. So that should be fine. Where's he gone? Sniff. Sniff. Come on, doggy, find the tunnels. No? You can't find any tunnels? Weird. I don't know what that was about. But I probably need to be going now, because I do have other things I need to be doing, sadly. But I will be streaming same time again next week. I will actually create a thing that will show you when it is, like on my YouTube page. So it will say like upcoming streams, and I'll do that as soon as I finish. But it will be the same time next week. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. Subscribe to be updated of when I do more streams. I really am enjoying this awesome prison we built. And goodbye.